Here's one way to hit a backhand drop volley. A lot of players though use a continental grip, but for the backhand drop volley, I don't recommend this grip. I actually recommend rotating your hand forward closer to an Eastern forehand grip. And the reason is that that'll allow you to lead with this edge first, very naturally, generating a lot of backspin on the ball without having to put pressure on your wrist when you're doing that. If I were to use a continental grip, I'm having to put a lot of pressure on my wrist to open up the face of the paddle, which I don't want. So if I simply rotate my hand a little bit forward until I can get that face very open, pointed up to the sky, that allows me to cut the ball. So what I want you to practice first, if you've never tried this shot, is making a J motion with your paddle. So I'm starting here, finishing there, and trying to make the ball come backwards to myself because I'm putting a lot of backspin on it. So leading with this front edge first. If I put enough backspin, the ball should come back to me instead of going forward. Once you got the feeling of that down, then you can do that out of the air a little bit. So you're getting used to playing a volley in that capacity. Now I'll show you how it looks off of an actual shot. So I lead with the bottom edge of the paddle first, and notice my finish. It's making that J shape. I'm hitting the ball pretty high above the net, but if I put enough backspin on it, it just dies where it lands. Notice I'm also using the legs if the ball's short so that I can create even more momentum going into my shot. If I'm doing a lot of swing, if I don't accelerate enough, I don't get enough spin and the ball actually goes further forward than I want. And it's actually better if the ball's lower or medium height. If you start getting the ball up here, it's gonna be very hard to do this. So I recommend this for a lot lower shots. So again, we're leading with that bottom edge, making a J shape with our paddle, not using a continental grip, but slightly rotating back towards a topspin forehand grip so we can get the face we want with our wrist nice and relaxed.